Okay. Hey guys, hey everybody. Hey there Maury, hey there Gar, hey there anybody else who might be out there in Streamline tonight. Yep, Maury's attorney shit, that's right buddy. If you don't like it, you can vote for it. So here we go. Last time, if you remember, it's been a couple of days. Last time we were right near the end of the case, I think. Well, we got Gustavia to admit that he committed the murder, but he seemed very happy with himself and carefree. And we're gonna see in a second why is that. Gonna slap my shit? Better try, buddy. Like to see you try. Slap your shit right back. So,
allow me to tell you the reason why you can't arrest me.
oh, he's gonna tell us right now. Here we go.
It has been 18 years since I murdered Dover. The statute of limitations for murder in this country is 15 years, is it not? In other words, it is impossible for you to arrest me. I only confessed my crime because of the statute of limitations had expired.
The statute of limitations for murder is 15 years. Mr. Edgeworth, is there nothing we can do?
As long as the statute of limitations remains, arresting him is impossible.
No way! My sincerest apologies, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Neither Mr. Gustavia's testimony nor your logic can be taken as official legal proof. The verdict of the trial 18 years ago cannot be overturned.
What about the fact that Mr. Dover's body was hidden? And if we can't arrest Mr. Gustavia, we should at least earn Mr. Master a retrial.
Really? I wonder about that. Overturning a verdict of the goddess of law is much harder than you think.
Is the PIC trying to justify the verdict from 18 years ago?
How unfortunate, Sir Prosecutor.
Is there nothing I can do? Is there no way to continue pursuing Mr. Gustavia? Well, we're about to find out. So let's see. As usual, let's press things. I know exactly what I need to use. I'm just not sure on what statement. So let's just go through these. Hold it! No matter how many years have passed, your sin will never fade.
Sir Prosecutor, I'm sure you must have realized by now. There's no way you can arrest me. Arresting you would be a piece of cake for someone like Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, sir?
I do think it would be that simple.
It's impossible for you to arrest me.
So limitations for murder in this country is 15 years. Y'all cried right back at ya. Cheers. How you doing, buddy? It's great to see you, man. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Hold it! It's possible that some of your actions 18 years ago were not affected by the statute.
It's been so long. I've got nothing left to hide. Ask me anything you'd like.
Very well. Could you explain to me what you did during these past 18 years?
Certainly. After the contest, the medicine from the recipe book allowed me to fully cure my taste disorder. I then immediately headed to Zhengfa to train my design skills.
So he wasn't seen ever since that case because he was in a foreign country.
Indeed. But and I'm certain that I went abroad to train. About 1 year after that case, right before Sir Master's final trial began. And thanks to my training, I am now a confectioner unparalleled in both taste and design.
Objection! You should not be proud of a position earned through the sacrifices of others.
You can't bake a cake without breaking a few eggs. Sacrifices were necessary for my goal.
That's horrible!
Say what you will. The fact still remains that you cannot arrest me.
I have to get more information out of Mr. Gustavia. Is there anything of note in his recent testimony? Actually, yes. His training at Genfa is actually quite important. Could you please add the details about your training in Genfa to your testimony?
Certainly.
Okay, we're gonna press that, and I think I know what to do. But let's just make sure. Towards the training in Genfa to become the world's best confectioner. Hold it! You trained in Genfa?
After the incident 18 years ago, I left on a journey. I'd already decided to hone my candy crafting skills in Genfa. Thanks to that,
Shit, that is pretty fucking impressive. What the fuck is he making dough in a freaking court? We're not in court though, Mori. We're actually in the crime scene from 18 years ago. And actually a crime scene for a couple days ago too. So yeah, this is just like a casual conversation outside of court. He only just like confessed they actually did the murder, and that took us a lot of time and effort.
my design sense is incomparable to what it was in the past.
Whoa! That's awesome!
You may have it, if you would like.
Oh, sweet.
So, you trained in Genfa? Okay, so I think this is the place where we need to present, right, this, the book on the statute of limitations for dummies. So let's try and see if I'm right. Objection! Glad you liked it, Toomby. How you doing? Hope you're having a nice Sunday. One of the conditions regarding the statute of limitations for murder is as follows. If the suspect flees to a foreign country, the time limit is on hold until the suspect returns. Oh man, I had like a really intense day today. Long day at work. I'm gonna have it's gonna be a long work week. A long hard work week, but it's gonna be okay. With some luck, by Wednesday, things should be much better. So the statute of limitations was suspended while you were overseas?
That's right! The statute of limitations stopped while you were training in Genfa.
A wrap full of school should before you leave for... Oh, nice! Some due vacation. Where are you going? Or just like a stay-at-home vacation, which is awesome too.
Smash. Indeed, it is possible that the statute of limitations has not expired yet.
Oh, cool! That's also a great vacation location. BF.
Mr. Gustavia, please tell us how long you stayed in Genfa.
It would be exactly 3 years.
3 years? Wait. Let's calmly think this over. The case occurred 18 years ago. The statute of limitations is 15 years. He was away for 3.
15 plus 3 is Exactly 18 years! I'm sure of it! Mr. Edgeworth, we did it! The statute of limitations hasn't expired yet!
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Exactly 18 years, you say? How amusing.
So, he realized.
Why are you laughing? The statute of limitations still applies!
Okay. It's frustrating, but the case occurred in December. It's April now, which means, strictly speaking, the case occurred 18 years and 4 months ago. His stay abroad wasn't quite enough. We were just a few months short.
Not enough! That's...
Like I said, it's impossible for you to arrest me.
Is Kay retarded? No, maybe she's a bit slow. Must have known about this when he confessed to his crime.
Smash. Prosecutor Edgeworth, it really is a shame.
Yeah, compared to Maya, she's definitely slower. But she's still, I don't know, she's still kind of cute.
If it was just 1 year earlier, the statute of limitations would not have run out. Those who undermine the goddess of law's verdict must bear the burden of their crimes. It seems you were simply incapable.
No! This can't be the end.
Alors, Monsieur Gustavia really is beyond the law's reach.
Kate, what are you thinking?
Objection. If you're thinking of taking matters into your own hands, I implore you to reconsider. There still might be a way to bring this man to justice.
Comment?
Miles, remember the facts of the case 18 years ago? Just as you were mistaken earlier, it seems Mr. Gustavia also overlooked one key detail.
Overlooked?
He wasn't present during Mr. Masters' final trial, so he doesn't know the outcome of the trial.
Oh, that's true. I know exactly what is he talking about.
There may yet be a way for you to arrest him. Miles, look over that book again on statute of limitations. 17 years ago, Master was falsely declared guilty for a serious crime. But, thanks to that verdict, we aren't armed of ammunition just yet.
Ammunition. I've been playing too much GTA.
Mr. Shields, you don't mean...
Those who undermine the goddess of law's verdicts must bear the burden of their crimes. I am Mr. Master's attorney. I can't use his suffering as a weapon in good conscience. For that reason, I'll leave the rest up to you.
That lazy asshole. The trial my father and Von Karma battled over. Can I use that to arrest Mr. Gustavia? Oh! Always when I'm about to stream. Thank you, Windows 10, for reminding me of this update. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna pick a time later or something where it's never gonna stop bothering me. What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Oh, totally. My father and Von Karma. Their paths diverged. One revealed the truth, the other concealed it. The path that I choose is the one that reveals the truth.
Smash! I see no further reason to prolong this trial. I hereby find Dame Gustavia not guilty.
Objection! Overruled! Gustavia will stand in court for his crimes.
Do you mean to say you have found a way to arrest Mr. Gustavia?
Exactly. I'll show Judge Courtney the evidence that will shatter the statute of limitations. Should be right here, I think. Let me make sure. No, suspect. Yes, it's right here. Take that!
The IS-7 case file. Which page are you referring to?
Suspect data. I think, right? Let me just make sure. Yeah. Suspect data. Because apparently this country that the game is in, it's kind of I forgot the name. One of the Twitch boys told me once, but it's got a special name. It's like a place. It's kind of like it's kind of like a mix between LA and Tokyo. So they also take like laws from US and Japanese courts. What's the name of the place? I don't remember. It's got a name hidden somewhere in one of the games. If someone will Google it, they'll probably find it. But it's a made-up city or place that's half Japanese, half American. The suspect data page. At the trial, Jeffrey Master was found guilty to being an accomplice to murder. No, apparently not. They're always really vague about like where it takes place. But I was talking to one of the Twitch guys on stream one day, and they told me that in one of the games it's revealed that like the name of the town is a mix between Los Angeles and Tokyo. I don't remember the exact name though. And it took 1 year to arrive at this verdict.
Right. That is indeed true.
This book lists conditions in which the statute of limitations can be put on hold. The first, as I have said earlier, is if the suspect flees to a foreign country. But there's one more. No, I remember. It's not Los Tokyo. It's kind of a made-up name that's, I don't know. Or maybe something with, I don't remember. I don't just want to guess because it's going to be lame. But I'm fairly sure if someone looks at the Ace Attorney wiki, it's going to be easy to find. If possible accomplices are on trial, the countdown is stopped until the verdict is reached.
Oh, what are you saying? Sir Master was found to be an accomplice?
That's right. Mr. Master was sentenced after you had left for your trip to Zhangfa. And he was found guilty, not of being the culprit, but of being an accomplice. But it seems you didn't know that.
That's absurd! Sir Master never committed any crime to begin with. You should certainly know this.
Of course we do. That is why we are going to free him. To that end, we shall shatter the one remaining obstacle in our way. The statute of limitations. Alternate Los Angeles. Capcom explains. Read more at. Yeah, something like that. It's Los Angeles? So I don't know. Maybe I remember wrong what they told me. It's an alternate Los Angeles though. So some Tokyo law, some Japanese law still applies for some reason. You fled to Zhangfa for 3 years. Jeffrey Master was being tried as an accomplice for 1 year. Put it all together, we see that the total time limit for this case is 19 years. In other words, the statute of limitations is not over for you yet.
Smash! The goddess of law is unerring in her judgments. However, it seems that the prosecutor at the time was not. I cannot believe it, but it seems like the case will have to be reopened.
I know, right? I was thinking the same thing, Chairs, because of Big Hero 6. It's a pretty cool movie, though.
This is absurd. You cannot arrest me.
Objection. For the last 18 years, an innocent man has suffered greatly at your stead. Mr. Gustavia, it's now time for you to atone for your crimes.
No! I had finally earned my place as the greatest confectioner in the world. To achieve that goal, I cast everything aside, even my own son.
What a shame.
You can't run from your... sorry. You can't run from your crimes any longer. It happens to the best, Toomby.
Dean Gustavia has been taken into custody, sir.
Yeah, so you're up next, right? I do, Prostate. Also, great to see you, man. How's your Sunday going? Hope you're enjoying it. I do voice act the girls, too.
Oui, I understand.
It's not good, by any means, but it's my best.
Kate.
Tout le monde, I am truly sorry for the trouble I've caused.
I worked the first day again after 3 weeks. Oh, wow. Food didn't fall right or something. What do you mean food didn't fall right? Lady Justice originates from the personification of justice in the ancient Roman art known as Lustitia or Justitia. Justitia. Sorry. Latin Lustitia, who is equivalent to the Greek goddess Themis and Tyche. Oh man. Means I ended up taking shits like, oh, that really sucks, man. Sorry to hear that, buddy. What do you mean actually had to work first day after 3 weeks though? Were you on? Oh wait, was it you who you were talking about like how you've been collecting shit ton of vacation days? I remember someone in chat talked about that. Was it you or 3 weeks off? Damn, man, nice. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, okay. That's awesome, man. Fuck. 3 weeks off. And another one. Damn. Well, get it quickly before the year is over, you know? Undercover, I knew they were in our courts. I didn't know they were that. Oh, we're everywhere, chairs. You can't escape, silly little goy. We own you. Don't you know that? Oh, it doesn't work like that? You get to keep your days off even to the next year? That's even better, dude.
And thank you very much for catching Monsieur Gustavia.
Because the last hours the maid weren't made a year ago. Oh! Well, that's great, man. So you're going to keep that week? And save up for another time, another like big vacation next year? What you did cannot be overlooked. Even if the crimes you committed were in response to a past injustice. As a prosecutor, gotta have image. I hear that, brother. I do the same thing. As a prosecutor, I'm terribly sorry for what happened.
No, I'm only getting what I deserve, since I was the cause of all this.
Okay. Will you have me as your attorney? I'm not quite the same useless kid I was 18 years ago. I won't let them find you guilty.
Oh, Monsieur Shields! Oui, thank you so much!
That's a new music, I think. Pays really makes us. Okay, yeah. Well, good conditions are also important. What's that? They start full-time salary engineers with 2 weeks vacation, but they can only use the first week off its working 6 months. Well, 6 months isn't that much. I'd say after 6 months, you've earned a week's vacation. They start with 2 weeks vacation. That's better conditions than what I got. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, it's not ideal, but 6 weeks isn't that bad, I think. I've heard of like worse times and you need to wait before you can take days off.
Sorry to interrupt, but it's time to go.
Oui, d'accord.
Four weeks. Damn. Okay, yeah. So that's way better. What do you mean the turn of events? More, you joined in the last 3 minutes. You can't like comment about the whole case. Judge Courtney, I can't help but feel that you've been dishonest with me.
Dishonest? Whatever do you mean?
You said that the verdict could not be overturned, but that was not the case. A reinvestigation and retrial were obviously required as soon as the missing body was found. Not the second one till the very... Oh, well, come on, man. It's a game. He read it. He just forgot. He read it a bunch of times. He just forgot about it in the heat of, you know, the legal battle. Doesn't that happen to you ever? Don't you get in the heat of the moment and forget that you read some clause of some sorts? The only thing they don't like is more than 3 weeks in a row, which is why I have 1.5 weeks between this and my 4th week off. Fair enough. 3 weeks is a lot. And yeah, I'm like, I don't know what your role is, but being gone for like, if like people depend on you, if you have like an important role in the chain, then yeah, I'd say like a month off is a bunch. And they might have stuff they need you to handle. But yeah, 3 weeks is still fucking great, I think. But I would have to go through hoops with HR. Yeah, I hear you, man. I would have done the same. 3 weeks sounds like pretty chill, all the same. Did it fall on... Oh, and you have like Christmas soon, and you had... Oh no, you don't have Thanksgiving. But you got Christmas soon, so that's pretty sweet. I'm customer service for the biggest DSL fiber ISP. Oh man, yeah. Okay, and now I understand why they don't want you to go away for more than three weeks. Like the different reason. Oh, you work during Christmas? Is it extra? Does it pay extra at least? Because it's a holiday? Here they have to do that. They pay you, I think, like 1.5 or 2 times as much if you work during the holidays.
I have no need to answer you.
It seems she doesn't intend to ever give me an answer. Nice. That's pretty good, Prostate. That would actually be pretty funny, Maury, I think. If we prank call Prostate's work all day on Christmas.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, the PIC has you in its sights.
Basically, play video on your phone, watch TV on the big screen, get paid double. Nice! Wow, that is really sweet.
They will receive a report on everything you did here today. And you will most likely be required to appear before them.
It's overnight pen. It's barely busy. That is awesome. I don't get overtime, so that kind of sucks, but oh well.
Now then, I shall take my leave.
Hold on! Mr. Edgeworth caught the real bad guy! Didn't he do his job as a prosecutor?
No matter how things turn out, I will never regret what I did here today.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Hey, Prosecutor Edgeworth,
What is it?
why are you always sticking your nose into cases that you're not even involved with?
My duty is to reveal the truth. Not only as a prosecutor, it's just who I am.
I don't get it.
As long as you continue to think that being the best is all that matters, I doubt you ever will.
Well, I don't get that either. I'm going home.
What was that all about?
There is much he still needs to learn.
Huh?
Shit, what was her voice again?
Miley!
What is it?
I knew Greggy's son could do it. I think I might be falling for you. Thanks for helping Jeffy.
Well,
Yo, Edgy! Great job solving that case! Well, I was busy drawing, so I really didn't catch all of it. Huh? Where did Katie and Justy run off to?
Maurice! You really weren't paying much attention at all, were you?
you mean Laurice. Toomby. Well, I hate to admit it, but Larry's doodles actually helped us out a few times. I should say something nice to him.
Don't glare at me like that! I'm sorry!
It was not my intent to glare at you.
that Panadin Edgeworth glare. You're just like your old man.
Is that so?
Well then. Uncle Ray's gonna go pay Mr. Master a visit. You guys wanna tag along?
I'd be happy to accompany you.
Oh, me too!
Oh wow, we're gonna see him? Forgot what voice I gave him.
So, this is Jeffrey Master. This Jeffrey Master. What's he like?
Oh, he's a really nice and gentle guy.
And before prison turned him into a big, like, badass or something.
He's still doing his best to make people happy. He actually cooks desserts for the inmates.
Hey, it's Wada. Hey, Wada. How you doing, buddy? How's your weekend going?
Nowadays, all the prisoners and guards look forward to snack time at 3 o'clock.
Wow, that's nice. I want to eat his desserts too.
So the chocolate cake we saw in the prison the other day, he was the one who made it? Chilling next work week should be interesting. Really? What's going on? Are they finally going to find something for you to do?
Oh, Gummy! Why are you here?
Oh, nice. Good luck with that, buddy.
Oh, I heard everybody was coming to visit, so I escorted Mr. Master myself. Hello, one and all. I am Jeffrey Master.
Prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth, at your service.
And I'm Mr. Edgeworth's assistant, Kay Faraday.
Ho ho! It is a pleasure to meet you all. Mr. Master, Miles is your old defense attorney's son. You mean Mr. Gregory's? Your father has done so much for me. And yet, I betrayed his good faith when I made the false confession.
I've heard the details from Mr. Shields.
Mr. Master, I came here today to tell you everything we've learned about 18 years ago.
There's a bunch of shit. There's a new task I have from this guy who kind of knows what he wants, and a bunch of other small tasks. Also, my supervisor is likely hooking me up with another job interview for another company, which is kind of weird, but possibly good. Damn. Yeah, that does sound busy. Good luck with that, man. I hope it turns out all right. It's really cool that you're getting like another, that you're getting a sweet hookup. Hope that works well. Other Master's white afro looks so weird to me, like he just dyed his hair or some shit. Yeah, well, it's mostly the stress of being in prison, I think. He got it when he was, after he was incarcerated 18 years ago. Oh, Prostate, you and Drops can start a club then. He lives with an old woman. Or, even better yet, you could pair the two of them together, and then you two could move together. Just one of you would have to switch countries, but that's like a minor thing in the EU, right? You just go through easily.
"18 years ago, Kate committed a crime for my sake? Why would she do such a thing?"
Oh, we get to fuck Drops. Nah. I got dibs. Prostate, you can take a number.
Miss Hall has been trying to prove your innocence for the past 18 years. She was willing to do whatever it took to save you. Kate, she shouldn't have gone through so much trouble for an old man who let her down.
Mr. Master, I don't think you realize just how much Miss Hall cares for you. I have something here that clearly proves that the two of you share an unbreakable bond. Oh, nice! You remembered my Moobot. Yep, gotta take a number for that, Cheers. Everybody wants to smash me. Oh, you guys, that sucks. They can't see like what Moobot says. I wonder why is that. I gotta look into that. I'll try to remember to do that. For some reason, it doesn't show up on stream. I'll try to remember to check that out and fix that.
An unbreakable bond?
Proof of the bond between Jeffrey Master and Catherine Hall. That other side, that's just Twitch. Okay, now I definitely don't know. Okay, let's go over things. I got an idea of what it could be, but I'm really not sure. Give Mr. Master some peace of mind. It's not the case incident. It's not the art gallery pamphlet, I don't think. No, because that was a tribute to the sculptor. Winter Palace photo. No. Gas burner. Fluorescent cloth. Pisces sketch. Poison gas. Angel's recipe? I don't think so. Frame finger marks. Rock salt lamp. Family photo. Teapot. Could be the teapot, because I know that like Kate admires Pierre Hoquet because Mr. Master adores him. So I think it's either the teapot or the chocolates. It's probably the chocolates, since I'm pretty sure we haven't used them as evidence, so it will make sense why we kept them here. Anyhow, I saved. I'm going to try the chocolates. It's also what we gave him. Well, not what we gave him. What Gregory gave him 18 years ago when he came to visit him in jail, and it really like boosted his mood. So I'm going to give this a shot. Take that!
These chocolates. Did Kate make them?
She did.
They're really sweet and tasty.
She's been making these chocolates for the past 18 years, so that she could give them to you whenever you returned.
Kate.
Aw, old man tears.
I'm sure they are very, very sweet.
Yes, they truly are. Unfortunately, I cannot give them to you now, but...
I can hand them over later in secret, pal.
Oh, just like 18 years ago. Back then Detective Bad did it. It is against the rules, but right now, I don't have the authority to stop him.
Ho ho! Thank you very much. Say, you remind me of an old friend. Do you know of a Detective Bad?
Well, of course I do. Detective Bad is my #1 role model, pal.
How uncanny. Talk about fate. Mr. Master. It's looking like we'll be able to get you out soon.
Fuck, that sounds good, Prostate. Fax me one of those, could you?
I can only apologize that it took 18 years to do so. Raymond, I'm the one who should be apologizing. No, that's not it. What I really should be saying is... thank you. Mr. Master. Now it's my turn to wait for Kate.
Aw, that's sweet.
I'll make her favorite sweets every day until she returns. Please look after her, Raymond. You got it.
The IS-7 incident. The case I inherited from my father. After 18 long years, it's finally coming to a close.
Miles, thanks for today. I'm sorry for leaving that final decision to you.
No, I made that decision of my own free will.
Huh? What are you talking about?
To arrest Gustavia, you had no choice but to use Mr. Master's false charge. To use Mr. Master's false charge, which I was originally supposed to protect him from, the attorney inside of me simply could not do it.
So, that's how it was.
But after this, Uncle Ray is going to try to clear away that false charge as well.
Yes, I understand.
What? But if they find out about the false charge, they won't be able to arrest Mr. Gustavia, right?
That's true. Sure is a contradiction in the law. The way the law is right now, it isn't always completely right.
A contradiction in the law.
Well, who knows what'll happen? The law evolves and grows, just like all of us do. Just like Uncle Ray and Miles have grown up, you know.
People in the law, they both grow.
Miles, to fight crime as a prosecutor, or to save people as a defense attorney, I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on.
I will.
Well, if you ask Uncle Ray, you'll always be welcome down at the office. Alrighty then. Looks like it's time for Uncle Ray to get going. Next time I see you, I'll be sure to thank you again. Really though, thanks for today. He's a pretty cool guy.
Mr. Shield seems to be in a bit of a hurry.
Indeed. I should be the one thanking him. I was able to face my father's last case because of him. When I was young, I wanted to become a great defense attorney like my father. However, under Prosecutor Von Karma, I learned the ways of a prosecutor. Thanks to a certain friend, I was able to discover my own path in life. However, right now, there are forces trying to take me off the prosecutor's path. Oh, that's the name of the game, guys! Prosecutor's path. Maybe now is the perfect time to think about how I should live my life.
Gregory, I'm sorry that it took so long. It may have taken 18 years, but finally, you're proving Mr. Master's innocence. Miles, your son, helped me with that. The way he fought for the truth was just like you, Gregory.
Oh, it's their photo from that day.
I'm still not the kind of attorney you were, but I will forever carry on the convictions I inherited from you. And if I can,
Aw, now I get it. That's why he was so adamant about a photo. I forgot about it. That's really touching, I gotta say. Isn't it? Like both photos? And they have the exact same expression too. I can see now with Wada. That is so touching. This is really nice. I'm touched, I gotta say.
together with him.
To fight crime as a prosecutor, or to save people as a defense attorney, the path I choose is the end. Alright, thankfully, a brand new episode has been added, and thankfully we have time to get started with it. We're only almost halfway through the stream, so there's no worries. The Forgotten Turnabout. Let's see what this is. Okay, reminders are gonna need some help with the voices maybe. From here on out, let the council begin. Let our members discuss this matter with a clear conscience of the goddess of law. Oh, it's these guys. Oh shit, he's got a hearing? Today's deliberations shall be about Miles Edgeworth's aptitude and ability as a prosecutor. Smash! Wait, so are we gonna be like in front of them?
Who are you?
Oh shit.
Why are you wearing that raincoat? Ah!
She didn't actually die, right? Like, there's no way Kate would die. I don't believe that. She's a great thief if she can't, like, you know, grab onto a ledge or something. Thank you, Toomby. I was practicing early in front of the mirror. Glad you noticed. was going for like 18 times. Calm down. You're getting dust everywhere.
I've already cleaned this room 3 times since this morning.
Well, now you'll need to do it a 4th time.
You're way too calm, sir. What if they actually take your badge?
I thought they were worried about Kay. The decision has not yet been made.
But it looks like it's pretty much decided. Don't you remember what Judge Courtney said?
Prosecutor Edgeworth, the PIC has you in its sights. They will receive a report on everything you did here today.
Oh, we're in the past? Okay, so that makes sense.
And you will most likely be required to appear before them.
Oh, hey, Palma. If you're just now seeing the end, then you're pretty, like, way back in the chat. Maybe try refreshing. Or is everybody? No, it can't be that everybody's that back. Is your hair supposed to look like something? I feel like I can't place it. I think like a sort of bird. Since that's like the black, what does she call herself? I forget. The Yatagarasu is a type of bird, so I think maybe it's supposed to look like a wing or something of a bird. I've been ordered to attend the meeting. That is all.
I hate this, sir. I won't be able to work with you anymore.
As a detective, perhaps you should welcome this turn of events. You would no longer have to work with such a troublesome prosecutor as myself.
Well, why would you say something like that, sir? The problem is with the PIC and their false accusations. Mr. Edgeworth, don't tell me you actually want to become a defense attorney? Because you can't do that! Being a prosecutor is exactly what makes you Prosecutor Edgeworth, sir!
And a defense attorney, huh? I became a prosecutor because of the incident where I lost my father. Justine is a young woman who seems to be well off. She has very thin stature and a fine face. She has dark brown hair, 2 long flicks. Oh! Her! I thought you were talking about Kay. 2 long flicks style like a lightning bolt, one small over her ear and the other covering her right eye, and brown eyes. Oh, okay. I thought Prosecutor was talking about Kay. Yeah, I guess it's, yeah. It looks kind of weird from the front. But yeah, from the side it's, in Toombi's photo, it's a bit clearer. However, the reason I became interested in the legal world was because my father, who passed away, had been a defense attorney. Isn't this also Mori's origin story? I'm pretty sure it is.
To fight crime as a prosecutor, or to save people as a defense attorney. I want you to think carefully about how you want to live your life from now on.
Are you listening, sir? I don't like this one bit!
There's no need for you to be so pessimistic. Maybe my replacement will be more lenient during your salary assessments.
I see. That way, I can eat more than just instant noodles every day. Wait, what am I saying? That's not the point here!
He was actually imagining it.
We're busy right now. Come back later, pal.
What the fuck is this? Oh my god, thank god.
Paging Mr. Edgeworth. Is there a Miles Edgeworth here?
Mr. Edgeworth is busy now. I'll listen to whatever you have to say, pal. I'll listen to whatever you have to say later, pal.
If you have a better idea for a voice for her, then hit me up. I don't really know.
This isn't good. Your face has become all red. A red face, a red face.
Like I said, we're kind of busy right now, so...
I've got it. You have a tummy ache, right? This calls for an injection, stat. Please roll up your sleeves.
No, I'm perfectly healthy.
Who might you be?
I'm sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Karen Jensen.
What's the pun in her name? I'm trying to think. Karen Jensen. I don't know. Care and Jensen. I don't know.
I am a registered nurse at the Da Young Hospital.
I'm sorry, but nobody here is sick. You must have the wrong room.
Are you Mr. Miles Edgeworth? You have such great wrinkles between your brow. Could it be lupus? This calls for an injection.
It's never lupus, don't you know that? It's not lupus. Just tell me what business you have with me.
Ah, yes. Actually, there's someone who would like to see you.
Never actually seen past the third case? Oh, that's cool. So you can help me with this, Wada.
Please wait a moment. I'll call him right here. I'll call him here right now.
Wait!
She left, sir. I wonder who she's going to bring. She's bringing someone from the hospital. Could it be a patient, sir? Maybe it's someone who was traumatized by your harsh words.
What is that supposed to mean?
See? When you glare at me like that, it feels like I'm going to have a heart attack. You could send someone to the hospital with that.
Is it really that bad? I'm just being my normal self, though. Oh, who's this? What the?
Sorry for the wait. Well, what do you think?
What the fuck? That can't be Kay. Who is that? What do I think? Do you not recognize me? Now that she mentions it, I feel like I've met her before. This card. Your name was written on it. No, I don't think that's Kay, Toomby.
Do you know who I am?
Mr. Edgeworth.
Sad girl. Of course not! Is she from an earlier kiss? Not that I can recall right now. I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's like an out of game something.
But this is your business card, sir. It clearly says Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth.
That's true.
I am terribly sorry. Well...
You hollered. Yeah. That makes Toomby a sad panda.
The truth is, this girl suffers from memory loss.
Oh shit, maybe it is Kay? No way.
Memory loss?
Yes, that seems to be the case.
I don't know if she is. Is she Kay? I don't know. Should I give her Kay's voice or like a different voice? Does she have a fucking idea? Apparently not. Oh my fucking god. I literally told you an hour ago to like to pick a different time. Jesus fuck. Fucking Windows 10, it's updates. God damn it. Hold on a second. Fuck Windows? Yeah, fuck Windows hard.
Her parents should be worried sick right now. They probably haven't been able to sleep. I doubt they've gone more than 8 hours.
Isn't that plenty of sleep?
Oh, I see. It sure sounds horrible. But it's alright now. Since she has the business card, she must be an acquaintance of Mr. Edgeworth's. Just leave her to us, pal. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's Kate? Kate or Kay? Kate was the girl from the last case, the French girl. It's probably not her, since she should be in custody right now. Same eye and hair color? Okay, could be, but just because we're not sure, and if it is Kay, it's gonna be a big reveal later. I'm gonna keep on with the like shy girl voice. I think, unless you got a better suggestion. Could be any voice really. Indeed. You might be able to verify her identity at least.
Would you really do that for me?
First, I'd like you to tell us everything that you know.
That's all, Mr. Edgeworth. You have nothing to worry about, miss.
Good grief. Mysterious girl. But still, where to begin? What should I ask her first?
Miss, do you remember your name?
My name? I am terribly sorry.
She's been like this ever since yesterday, you know?
So you found her yesterday?
Wow! That's amazing! How'd you know?
What a tiresome woman.
I found her stumbling around late last night, so I took her in. I wanted to help her out, so I looked through her things.
So, that's how you found my business card? Did she have anything else with her?
Nothing to reveal her name or address. But she was wearing this when I found her. It's an unusual design, don't you think?
Okay, confirmed. Kay Faraday, confirmed.
What? This badge is...
What? The Yatagarasus? That means it couldn't be.
Are you Kay?
Kay?
Yatagarasu's badge. Your name. Do you remember? I was thinking the same thing, Wada. She probably has in this game it can be like not even a twin, just like a doppelganger appearing out of nowhere. You are Kay, right?
I am... Kay!
Kay, don't you remember me? I mean, you'd always call me Gummy, pal.
Gummy?
Communicates. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised by that either.
I wouldn't call one of my elders something so rude. I'm so sorry. What a horrible thing I did. I feel like my heart is going to burst from guilt.
Just what happened to you, pal? You've become so sensitive. If you're this sensitive and delicate and frail, then you're not even Kay anymore. You're someone else, pal.
Watch your words, detective. If you say that, it almost sounds like Kay isn't sensitive or delicate at all. Though I can't deny there is some truth to what he says.
What sort of person was I before I lost my memory?
Well, for starters, your name was Kay Faraday. A cheerful girl full of spirit and vigor, and a great thief.
Great thief?
Yes, to put it frankly, a great thief steals valuables from people's drawers and safes.
Steal? I cause so much trouble for others? Ah, I'm so sorry. I never imagined I would be a criminal. Maybe losing my memory was retribution for my crimes.
No, you didn't actually. Yeah, she never actually managed to. She didn't actually find the time to steal anything, except the truth, a couple of times.
Oh, this is so messed up, sir.
But it does sort of make sense, you know. These clothes and stuff, they look just like what a thief might wear.
Okay, yeah. So this has become, like, if it's not actually K, it's becoming more and more complicated, but I guess we're gonna believe that it is K for now.
Oh, those clothes.
Yes, she was wearing them when I found her. I had to change her clothes, so I'm holding on to them for now.
Lewd. Something appears to be stuck on her clothes. Perhaps it has something to do with Kay's memory loss?
I'll send it down to the lab later and have them check it out, sir.
Good. I will be counting on you, Detective Gumshoe.
At any rate, these really look like a thief's clothes, don't they? I am a criminal.
It's true you were a great thief, but you never once did you commit a crime. That alone, I can assure you.
Is that so?
It's probably better if I don't press this issue any further. Can we present her like something? I don't think so. Just my prosecutor's badge, but I don't think that'll refresh her memory.
I'm really sorry for not remembering you. What kind of relationship did we have?
Well, that's rather difficult to explain.
Kay, you were Mr. Edgeworth's assistant.
Oh my! So then, a prosecutor is the kingpin of a great thief?
No, that's not what I meant, pal.
The last time I met Kay was the day before yesterday. Just what did she do from then up till now? Miss Jensen, was the badge the only thing this girl had on her?
She did have some other things, but I don't think they will be very helpful at all.
I don't mind. Please show them to me.
Well then, I'll give them to you one by one, okay?
This is a gem and ninja mask. Maybe she went to a superhero show or something?
This seems to be a letter addressed to Kay. This is a ticket stub, and this is...
A flower made of cloth. Like the ones you usually see in restrooms, sir.
I don't know why I put emphasis on you there, but... A corsage. It is used primarily as an accessory for women.
Well, that's everything. Did you find anything out?
Not really. They were just a bunch of random things.
I'll have to look them over in more detail later. Gem and ninja. A corsage except at a prom. I don't think I've ever seen a corsage at all. Since we don't have proms here. Maybe at a wedding? I'm trying to think. I don't remember. Maybe in like a costume or something. Yeah, maybe a wedding or as part of a costume or something like that. But yeah, it's not really an everyday type thing. Okay, so we got the mask. Yeah, we definitely gotta check that out. to the Grand Tower. That's probably where she was pushed from. So that's, we're probably gonna head there soon, I hope. Cocoa flower. Did you guys have Sadie Hawkins dance, or is that something that only exists in movies? I always wondered. Dear Kay, I promise that I'll get it back for you, your most precious memory, Jill. That's odd, since I don't know if it like refers to if it was addressed to Kay before or after she lost her memory. Oh, Sadie Hawkins is actually a thing? That's adorable. How can you go to homecoming? Oh, maybe like if you and your BF were like on different years or something, and if you dances were just the marching band kids. I see. Yeah, to be honest, if my school, actually my school, well, they didn't have like a school prom, but like you know, some of the kids like got together and made a party, which obviously I didn't go to because I'm way too cool for that. So to be honest, if my school did have a prom or homecoming or any sort of dance or festivities like that, I have a hard time imagining myself actually being there. It's for every grade level at my school, at my high school, and you could go without. Oh, that's pretty cool. So it's just a party. Party for everybody. That's cool. I can get behind that.
Oh, this is horrible. Kay's lost her memory. How do we get her back to normal?
Calm down, detective. I've already thought of something.
Oh, as I would expect of Mr. Edgeworth. So, what did you find out, sir?
Look at the ticket stub. I like when Edgy and I think alike.
Oh, it's a ticket for the viewing platform of the Grand Tower.
Miss Nurse, do you know something about the Grand Tower?
Of course I do. It's a super famous dating spot after all.
Yeah, I agree, Wada. The fact that she like is super into injections and shit isn't foreboding too much good stuff either. Like, well, seeing as she's the only character in the case of like the only character outside the main group in the case so far, I suppose she is the main suspect so far.
They say that if a couple holds hands up there, they will be together forever. Hehe.
The timestamp on the ticket is from yesterday. Moreover, it is only valid on the day of issue. Student. Is Kay a student?
Since she only has the stub, she must have used it, right?
No, that's actually one of the things that bothered me. I wanted them to ask her, like, where did they find her? I don't think she actually, like, no, they just said, I don't even remember what exactly was the phrasing. But they didn't, like, she didn't say that she found her, like, in a pool of blood or something underneath the Grand Tower. So I think it's more possible that maybe they just, like, found her wandering, not knowing who she is, and someone took her to the hospital. It is very likely. Well then, let's go.
Right now, sir?
The cause of Kay's memory loss is hidden in her actions.
But what about the PIC?
It's still too early for me to be summoned there.
So, should I leave Kay with you?
That is what I would prefer. Kay, you're fine with that, right?
Yes, please. Thank you very much.
Well, I have to get back to work. So if anything happens, please contact the Da Young Hospital.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
If you guys need an injection, I'll be there anytime, any place.
Yes, I understand. I do think I will call her for an injection, though. Well then, let's go, Detective. And you too, Kay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for helping me.
She's gonna stay in her robes. I need a hot beef injection. How you doing, Shanley? How's it going, my man? How's the finger?
According to the pamphlet, this building is 50 stories tall. It's mostly filled with offices, though. Only the viewing platform is open to the public. Here you go, sir. I just got this at the reception desk.
Good. Thank you. Okay, cross-section of the tower and overhead. Should probably check that out right now, so I don't forget later. Let me also, by the way, I might as well just check this shit out. Maybe there's something special here. I don't see it. Maybe in the back, but... This is the badge that Kay is always wearing. It's emblazoned with the mark of the Yatagarasu, and it really stands out. I doubt there are any thieves who would actually wear it. Okay, that's not helpful. The mask, this one, the Jammin Ninja. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Gotta back you up on that. We already read this. Jill, we don't know who Jill is yet. Ticket stub, nothing special. I think that was it. Oh, and the corsage. Nothing about that either. Oh, and I almost forgot. Viewing platform, candy stand, and cherry tree. Interesting. Okay, guess we're gonna have to remember that for later. Well then, let's just head inside immediately.
Eek! The Grand Tower! The Grand Tower's collapsing!
What?
No, you can't! Please stop! Please, I beg of you! It's no good. Unless I drink fresh milk, my thoughts just won't reach.
What the fuck is going on? I love both of yours comments.
What's wrong, pal? Did something happen at the Grand Tower? Cut! Cut, 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 cut!
Excuse me, we're sort of in the middle of shooting a movie, and
I suspected as much. We are sorry for any trouble we've caused you. Detective Gumshoe.
I'm so sorry, pal. I really thought the tower was gonna collapse or something.
That's gonna be a chick, you think? Because I thought that's weird. Because the kid, I thought it was a girl at the beginning.
whatever. Hey, director, I'm taking a break. I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry.
What a relief. It looks like the tower's collapse was prevented somehow.
Explaining all this to Kay, as she is now, would take more time than it's worth. Well then, we should get going. Okay, I guess we'll find out later who those were. Oh, the cherry tree. And the candy stand.
Wow, what a view! I bet I can see my house from here.
Eek! The wind is really strong up here.
Everything should be fine as long as you stay close to Mr. Edgeworth and me, pal. If you start to blow away, one of us will be sure to catch you.
So what happened to domestic abuse chick over there? Did she not clean the sandwich in time? We're actually trying to find that out, Chun-Li. That's actually Kay. She's a friend of ours, and she lost her memory somehow. And in like the pre-case cutscene, we saw her being pushed from this tower by someone. So she fell down, obviously survived somehow, but came out with a memory loss, and we're trying to figure out what exactly happened. I'm gonna mark down the... She got beat retarded, yeah, pretty much. It's like 50 stories high, so... but I'm definitely gonna put down the husband angle. It's still possible. We're not excluding anything at the moment. It's not as if she's a kite. Kay, do you recognize this place?
I don't know. Was I really here?
Maybe if I get her to talk a bit, it will help her jog her memory. KK suffered severe memory loss after getting fucked up playing Warrior Land 4. Hey Apollo, how you doing, my man? It's good to see you. Putting it on the board right now, man. Okay, just tell me whatever you remember. Anything will do.
Okay, but I don't know how much help I'll be.
Oh, we're actually interrogating her. Memories of the tower.
Did I really come to a place like this?
I'm okay, man. Had a really long day, and I know it's gonna be a really long week, but I'm prepared for it, so it's better. Hopefully by Wednesday, most of it is gonna be behind me. It's gonna be fine in the end, I think. Yeah, interrogating a crippled girl.
It's so high up, and the wind is so strong. It's frightening. I just can't remember. I can't remember anything at all. I'm sorry. Just as I thought, it's impossible.
It's an insurance scam.
Her memory isn't clearing up at all, huh?
I'm sorry. It's a bit pathetic, isn't it? You're both going out of your way to help me, but I'm not helping at all.
You're doing just fine. You have memory loss, after all.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth. Remember to go easy on her, sir. Normally, you have this really intense and kind of scary look on your face.
You're not helping, Detective. Rebuttal. Let's go. Okay, so there's nothing... Like, she didn't actually say anything, so I guess we can only press things. Hold it! This ticket stub proves that you were indeed here. That piece with the Christmas hat. Oh yeah, that would work pretty well, actually.
But I really don't remember coming here at all. I didn't think I would want to come to a place like this.
So high up that the wind is so strong, it's frightening. Hold it! You used to love places like these, though.
Was that really me? We're so high up. Just looking down makes me dizzy. I think these kinds of places should be shut down. What if an elderly person or a small child were to fall off?
The railing here is quite high. I think your worries are unfounded.
Is that so?
Hold it! You say you don't remember anything. In that case, is there anything that looks familiar?
Looks familiar? The cherry tree.
What about the cherry tree?
I was standing under that cherry tree. That's right. I was taking shelter from the rain because it was raining then. And there, I saw something red.
She was under the cherry tree while it rained. And from there, she saw something red.
Is something wrong?
It's nothing. Could you add that last part to your story? But from under the cherry tree, I feel like I saw something red. And before it... Hold it! A red... what exactly?
A red something or other. It was something red. That's all I can remember about it.
Speaking of things that are red here... Could it be that stand over there? Or the roses in the back?
Stand. A red stand. Ah! That's right! I saw someone walking towards me from the other side of the stand.
And then what happened?
And then, I'm sorry.
It's alright. Simply add everything you just said to your story. Keep pressing, I guess. That's right, someone was walking towards me from the other side of that stand. Hold it! By that stand, do you mean the stand directly behind you?
Yes. From behind that red stand, someone came walking towards me. Aside from under the cherry tree.
You've been saying that you saw someone. Does that mean you didn't see their face? Or was it a person you didn't know?
I'm sorry. That much I don't know.
So someone came walking towards her from behind the red stand. And she saw that from beneath a cherry tree. Just that I thought it was possible. Hold it! Is there nothing else that comes to mind? It doesn't have to be related to the case.
Even if it's not related. Even if it's not related? Well... I remember that the stand there was selling cotton candy.
If you're hungry, you should just say so.
I'll make sure to buy one for you later, pal.
Thank you very much. I look forward to it.
There's not much I can do unless I can draw out more information from her. For now, I press her for more details and see what I can find out. Oh, so I really do need to find like some sort of... Oh, wait, I got an idea. We have this letter from a person named Jill. Once I'll get it back for you, your most precious memory. Maybe it's Jill that she met? And what she says she doesn't remember who, that's what I need to present? Someone is walking at me. Did it really come to this place? But we already, like when we pressed her, Edgy already said that this ticket stub proves that you were here. So I don't think I need to present that. I think it's more about... Isn't always a new bit of info you need to present at? Not always, but usually. There have been I remember there have been a couple of cases of like red herrings like that. But usually you're right, that's the case. So yeah, she's saying someone, but she doesn't remember who. I think I can try maybe the letter? Objection! Okay, your testimony contradicts this evidence.
A contradiction? It could be because I just lost my memory. But I really don't think that has anything to do with what I just said.
No. So it wasn't this.
Mr. Edgeworth, are you okay?
Yes, there is no need to worry. I will definitely see to it that you'll regain your memories. Okay. Let's go over the evidence again. Let's look at the map. Maybe it has something. Maybe something's wrong about. Now, if she's standing behind the, like under the cherry tree, she should be able to see anyone coming to her from the candy stand. So that checks out. What else do we have? The badge, the mask, a letter. It doesn't contradict anything, but maybe I was just like thinking too far ahead. I think I'm gonna try what Toomby said, maybe. Someone was walking towards me from the other side of that stand. And pressing her did nothing, right? We already tried this. Yeah, you're saying someone, but you don't remember who. I think I'm gonna try the first sentence with what Toomby said. It doesn't really add up to me, but a lot of times my logic doesn't line up with the game's. Objection! Whoops.
Kay, could you take a look at this piece of evidence?
But why were they wearing the mask, Wada? What happens if they would take it off?
My head. It's a man in red clothes. Furrowing his eyebrows at me. It's kind of scaring me.
Oh, that's me, isn't it?
Oh shit. Yeah, he's wearing red too.
Mr. Edgeworth, it seems that's not related to her testimony at all, sir.
Indeed. I'll have to listen more closely to Kay's testimony again.
Okay, so what other pieces of evidence do we have? We got the stub. We got the corsage. Mask on new info. Well, yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Again, it's not really a contradiction, but it would explain why she doesn't remember who it was, so... So yeah, might as well. Objection!
Kay, have a look at this. Don't you remember something?
What about it?
I would think the connection between you and this piece of evidence is obvious.
Kay's lost her memory, so you shouldn't say something so thoughtless. No.
So, this wasn't related.
You can't be so rough on her in her condition, sir.
That's right. Maybe I should think a bit more carefully first.
Okay, I just want to see what happens when I go all the way through. How much I can do. Press for details. Maybe I need to press again, I don't know. Maybe if I double press something comes out.
Hold it.
Let's see if it's like stuff we've seen before. Ticket stub proves it. She doesn't remember. She doesn't like places like this. High up and the wind is so strong, it's frightening. Can I, like, I don't know. I can't dispute that it's high up. It's like 50 floors up. Can you show the map again? Yeah, I just did, but I'll go over it slowly. So here we got the cherry tree. On the right is the candy stand. And here we have this. Like, it's hard to tell, but it's possible that... I know, it doesn't seem like there's anything blocking her view from seeing someone coming to her. I guess it's like something bullshit about the map makes it so that she couldn't have seen it. Is she gonna walk? How the fuck is someone gonna walk from the other side of the candy stand? There's no fucking floor. Well, there's a bit of it, but I guess actually that's a good point. I guess that was probably just me overthinking things again. From the other side of that stand, yeah. Okay. The more I think about it, the more you're probably correct, Toomby. So let's give this a try. Objection!
So, you're saying that someone came from behind the stand and walked directly in front of you?
Yes. Someone came right up to me.
Then that someone must have been a ghost.
No, it was a person. I'm sure of it.
If this is where you were, under the cherry tree, then someone behind the stand wouldn't have any ground to stand on. They'd be floating in midair. No person should be able to stand there.
Eek!
Well, good job, Toomby.
Truly a prosecutor's instincts.
But I'm not lying. Someone in red was on the other side of that stand.
Oh shit. That's creepy as shit.
They were walking towards me, getting closer and closer, and then that person. Ah!
What's wrong? Calm down. It's all right. Me and Mr. Edgeworth are both here for you, pal.
I was pushed off. That person in red. Yes, they were wearing a red raincoat.
Someone in a red raincoat was walking in midair. Oh yeah, I bet, Toomby. And furthermore, they pushed her off this building. Nonsense. There's no way she could be alright after falling from a building this high. Unless her Yatagarasu instincts kicked in. And she kinda, I don't know, grabbed a ledge or something. Kesmer memories. Someone walked towards her from behind the stand and pushed her off the roof. So just more questions. Oh.
Attention, everyone! Please remain where you are. What's wrong, pal? I'm a detective. Tell me what's going on. Sir, a body was just discovered in this building. A body?
Who's the victim?
We're currently investigating the details. The victim is a woman. Have verified that her name is Kay.
Oh shit. What?
What?
To be continued. Man, talk about a cliffhanger, huh? Good thing we got 20 more minutes. Oh, how comfortable that the PIC's meeting room is in the Grand Tower. What a coincidence. This room is... Would this room happen to be...
Yes, sir. It's the Prosecutorial Investigation Committee's meeting room. What? It's here?
I had heard they recently moved out of the prosecutor's building. But to think that they moved here, of all places. Updated, okay. I just want to see how it looks now that it's updated. Oh. Oh! So it's on the 50th floor, too. That might be very important, actually.
Mr. Edgeworth, Kay.
Whoops. Obviously I meant to do this.
What brings you here? How are you holding up?
We're in the middle of an investigation right now. Sorry, but who might this be?
Ah, this is my granny. Let me just... Hi there, Sonny. The name's Bonnie Young. Who the heck are you? She says.
What the fuck is going on here? Is this like a Weekend at Bernie's thing? It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Miles Edgeworth. I'm a prosecutor. No, I don't get it. What does her hair have to do with the fact that she's old? Miss Jensen, isn't Young the name of...
Granny is the director of the Die Young Hospital.
Oh, her name. Yeah. Because she's old and she's obviously part of the dying hospital. This old lady is the director.
Who are you calling old? She says.
She can read my thoughts.
Oh, so that granny is pretty important, huh?
I wouldn't go that far. I mean, yes, she is.
Okay, so Grandma immediately upgraded to top person of interest / suspect in this case.
These people are the patient's guardians. You know, the one with amnesia.
It seems she is a bit of an introvert.
Hey, Sonny, want me to cure that bad case of the frownies for you? She says.
I'm afraid that's an incurable disease for Mr. Edgeworth, pal.
Really, Granny? You want me to say that?
That smug face. What's that, Toomby? Oh, it's all over fucking... Nice find.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, whippersnappers. You're free to do whatever you want. But you better not get in the way of my autopsy.
Really? She's doing the autopsy right here? Please wait. Where...
No means no.
Hey, you don't have the right to decide that, pal.
What the fuck just happened?
Sorry, Granny is the coroner, you see. And she's in charge of this case. So, ouch! So, I'm very sorry, but that's the way it is.
Nice one, Wada. Oh, cheers, that's perfect. It's literally breaking my heart. That's a really good one.
What do you mean that's the way it is, pal?
Well, even if you ask me, I'm not the one who said it.
Why does she keep slapping her grandma's hair? That's super weird.
I kind of feel like I'm watching a comedy act, sir.
Well, we need to get back to the autopsy, so please excuse us. And take care.
What was it with her attitude?
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. You can see like Faye's with Kay's actual identity and attitude in that one. We've received permission to investigate. There shouldn't be any problems.
That attitude of hers is a huge problem, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth, what do we do now?
We'll investigate the scene, of course. As a prosecutor, I cannot stand by and do nothing. Well then, let's begin. Oh, and before we needed to use Little Thief and she can't.
But the policeman said that the dead person is also named Kay.
Toomby.
Then I'm pretty sure I'm not the Kay that you know, Mr. Edgeworth.
We shall investigate that now, but don't worry. There's no question that you are the Kay I know.
Okay.
An amnesia K and a corpse K. Both are connected to the Grand Tower. I'm certain that this case will lead me to Kay's lost memories. Okay, let's begin our investigation. Well, there's not that much look around here, I think. Oh, okay, yeah, let's start something right there. In front of the goddess of love, of all things. This is
Lady Justice.
We need more Christmas hats. I think around Christmas last year, Dolan made a bunch of, like, photoshopped a bunch of Christmas hats on avatars of different people. So we might do some, like, kind of like what you did with Case Photo. So we might do something similar this year. I don't know. But yeah, Christmas hats are nice. They're cute.
You sure do know a lot, sir. So, what kind of powers did she have?
She's a symbol of justice, not a superhero. It said the scales represent justice, the sword, power, and the blindfold, equality. I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny.
Okay, well, there's a big pile of blood here. That's probably something.
A pool of blood lies at the feet of the goddess statue. Judging from the pool of blood, it seems that this was where the victim was killed.
That's weird. I wonder why it won't open for you. Oh, even when I click it, it goes 404. Let me try and just remove the A. No, it seems like it doesn't exist anymore. That's what it tells me. That's really weird. Also, sorry about that.
But, sir, the body is over there.
It's really odd. It still doesn't work even when I click on it.
After murdering the victim, did the killer move the body?
Well, I don't know. Anything else? The statue? No, they didn't really like address this. Like, it's not a piece of logic, nor it is a piece of evidence. So I don't know. I don't really see anything else here. Let's go back then. Oh, nice one, Cheers. That's a cute one. The one with their smug face will look really good too, I think. Anything about this?
There's rows and rows of books. This solemn atmosphere is kind of scary, sir.
Scary? I would think that books foster a feeling of familiarity.
Actually, I once got in a lot of trouble for running through the library at full speed, sir. But this isn't a library, so a light jog should be fine, right?
If I did make sure to stop him, he might actually do it.
Can't go there. Maybe I can question the officer or something, because I really don't see like anything special besides the pool of blood and the body itself, obviously.
It's a half of a large round table with 11 chairs. It seems to be based off a certain legend.
I know that one, sir. It's the famous Knights of the Brown Table. Huh? Was I wrong? Knights of the Clown Table? Knights who say knee?
It's getting colder, but I won't say anything.
Nice reference there, though. Gotta love my Monty Python.
If things had gone as planned, I would have been standing here right about now.
Yes, sir. I'm glad that the PIC meeting was delayed, but the cause of the delay was due to a murder.
It's troubling to think that the PIC meeting could condemn my career as a prosecutor.
Try to make the background transparent. Oh, it does seem transparent. It is transparent. Toomby. I think you did a good job. Yeah, worked for me. I don't know.
In any case, my top priority right now is to find the truth behind this case.
Oh, the colors got fucked? Oh, yeah. It's kind of cool, though. I kind of dig it. Weird how the colors got weird though. But I like Kay with purple hair, it's kind of cool. Kind of reminds Wada of his waifu, I'm assuming. Don't really know who that is, don't watch enough anime. Actually from the one fighting game. With mostly chick roster. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Not Monster Girls, Skull Girls, yeah. That's the one. Oh, that's perfect chairs. That is perfect. That looks really good. You there, tell me the situation about the security of this room.
Yes, sir. To enter this room, a special keycard is required.
I see. In other words, not just anyone can enter this room. Enter the mirror now. So, the person who found the body was also...
Yes, I was a member of the PIC who had come here for today's hearing.
I can guess which member. A member of the PIC? If not for this case, right now I would be...
Excuse me.
Oh shit! I thought it would be
You are... Oh, yes. What is it?
Can't believe she's back. Where's Drops? You really wanted me to do her voice again.
That voice. It's Von Karma, right? Do you know her, Granny?
Good to see you again, Herr Doctor. And you as well, Miles Edgeworth.
What is she doing here? Franziska von Karma. She's a prosecutor working with Interpol and the daughter of Manfred von Karma. She could be jetting around the world right now.
Wherever there is a case, I will follow. National borders mean nothing before me.
Should I make her voice more feminine? I think I made her like kind of masculine last game, but I could change it up. Your presence here must mean that this case has international significance.
You know well enough that I'm chasing a smuggling ring.
Like her father. Yeah, it's just that her father's voice is so fucking deep that I thought maybe hers could be too.
I shall recover all the stolen goods and crush that organization.
Then, does that mean the smuggling ring is also involved in this particular case? Yeah, hashtag deep water.
Any further information is confidential. I'm not obligated to speak of it with you.
So it won't be that easy.
Miss Francisca von Karma, Granny says the autopsy is complete. You're free to do what you want.
Yeah, well, Franziska is like the biggest bitch. Sorta, yeah. I mean, Edgy wasn't that young when Von Karma took him in. He was like at least 11, I think. It's not that young. I'd say they were more like, but seeing like as who raised them and their different and their personalities, I'd say they were more like rivals than siblings or friends. In that case, we would like to investigate as well.
I've heard rumors about you. No way am I letting you near that body. You're that prosecutor who's about to get the boot. You better run on home now, Sonny. Just so you know, I wasn't the one who said that, okay?
Please, Granny. We need to investigate, no matter what.
Hey, lassie, who you calling Granny?
Eek! I'm sorry.
We're not getting anywhere. I guess I have no other choice. Francesca, please allow us to aid you in your investigation. You must examine that body in order to find out what happened to Kay. To Kay Faraday?
I'm asking you too, sir. Kay's in really bad shape.
I don't know what is going on. That's fine. I will grant you permission. You have my thanks. Of course, I didn't say it would come without a price. You will explain everything to me later.
We really owe you one, sir.
I wasn't talking to you, Scruffy!
Youch!
So that is how it is. If you would be so kind as to authorize them too, Herr Doctor.
I suppose it's fine if he's with the prosecutor from Interpol. Is what she says. And I fully agree with Granny.
Oh yeah, Francesca's definitely the smuggest.
But the one common name, the entire world will be judged. That is just common knowledge. That's rather conceited for common knowledge.
Well, it's none of my beeswax anymore. Is what she says. I hope you don't get in trouble for this.
You needn't worry. My reputation will not be shaken by something so petty. Unlike me, who is on the verge of losing his badge. Beeswax.
Oh, begin another investigation. And actually, seeing as we only have 1 minute, and it would be a shame if we like grabbed some information and then lost it, or then forgot about it. I think it would be best if we... Scruffy, come here. I think it would be best if we just stop right here, and we'll keep on going with beginning the investigation next time. So, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you for sticking around. I had a great time tonight, way more than usual even. And as much as I love this game, it's great to be in a new case. So I will be back, not tomorrow. I got an extra long day at work tomorrow. Like I said, it's going to be a busy week. So I'll be back. Let's go the other way. So I'll be back on Tuesday. You can check the schedule to see what time is it for you locally, but it should be the same time as it is today. Oh, nice one, Shares. And of course, if you haven't already, feel free to follow me on Twitch and Twitter and Steam to get notifications whenever I start streaming so you don't miss it. And you can also follow me on Twitch and YouTube to watch past broadcasts of this game and others. So that's it, guys. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope, like I said, that you enjoyed at least as much as I will. Hope you have a great week, everybody, and end of weekend. And I'll see you guys around. So take care, and Marco.